Hi, child of God. I want you to know it is still proven to be deception until it leads you to the truth or until it reveals the truth. And see, what is deception? Deception is something that misleads you, deceives you, and it's not the truth. So, when someone tells you that, oh, you're walking in deception, you're not walking in the truth. And we know God, He is the truth, and the path that He have us walk in is the truth. So when you're not walking in those paths, normally people will say you're walking in deception, and deception is something that's opposite from the truth. Deception can too bring confusion as well. And if the our God that we serve, He's not a God of confusion. So, and if you have not yet just understood what I said, I'm going to break it down just a little bit, okay? This is what Matthew chapter 5 verses 37 says. But let your communication be yea, yea, or nay, nay. For whatsoever is more than this cometh of evil. And in another version, it says, if you say yes, let your yes be a yes. And if you say no, let your no be a no. And see, that right there, it literally just lets us know when we are to speak and respond to a person, it should be yes or no. It shouldn't be anything outside of that. There's no maybe, there's no. It's either yes or no. And see, the reasoning of me talking about deception and bringing up that verse as well, because it says anything outside of yes and no is evil. Because one thing about us, we will come to each other because sometimes we're led to go to one another, asking for help or asking for answers. And this is just something important to know when you are asking for help and asking for answers from your peers. If their answer can't be a simple yes or a simple no, right? And they're like, maybe, or this might not be a bad thing, or what you're doing maybe not. You know what I mean? That's not a good sign, and it's nothing that you should take in consideration. And what I mean by that is if their yes is not a yes, and if their no is not a no, be very careful into what information you are taking in from these people, because if it is not factual and if they are not confident with their answers, because when you are walking inside the kingdom of God, all your steps, everything is ordained, everything is perfectly ordained by God. And the thing is, when you allow deception in, deception can knock you completely off the track because you will no longer be walking in truth. And this is one reason on why deception will remain deception until the truth is being spoken. Because if you have yet to, receive the truth and you're still walking in deception, and let's say for instance somebody come to you and you're trying, you don't want to walk in deception, and they come to you and they're telling you, oh well, maybe, maybe that's not all bad, or maybe it is good. You will still be walking in deception because you're walking in the middle. It's not like you're saying no to that or you're saying yes to that. You know what I mean? So it's confusion and it's still deception. That thing you're doing, you're still walking in deception because you know not the truth. And see, I want to talk a little bit about that. It was the little Cat Williams thing. I was saying, like, yeah, he was exposing and letting a lot of things be known. But my thing is, you have yet to like tell anybody about, Jesus and everything like that. Like, let them know that this is where they ought to start walking. Like, this is where y'all need to go. Because it's one thing, the enemy, he's forever going to expose his camp. He's like, they're wicked, they're evil, they don't have loyalty for each other. So they're forever going to expose one another. Like, that's what evil and wicked does. There's no mercy that they have for each other. They're obviously going to switch up. So it's not even the fact, about that. And yes, he maybe did expose things that we may have not known. But then at the same time, it's like, okay, you talked about this. Where's the help coming from? You're letting everybody know, okay, they're listening to devil worshippers and watching Satanists on the big screen TV, whatever. Okay, so like, what now? You get what I mean? Like, how are you appointing them to the truth? They're still walking in deception. You know what I mean? They will still be walking in deception because you still have yet to appoint them like in the path that they ought to walk in. Like, yes, I get it. He was talking about God and stuff like that and fearing God, but then it's just like you brought all this you brought this stuff forward, but how are you helping? You know what I mean? How are you bringing truth like how are you bringing truth to the people? And see, that's just another example on if it does not bring you truth, it's still deception. So do know, though these things were revealed unto these people, they're still not walking in truth. They still, you get what I mean? Yeah, you watching Satanists and this, that, and the third. But why ain't nobody telling them, oh, y'all need to get right with God because this, that, and the third? But they're exposing one another. You get what I mean? And like I said, the evil man, they're gonna do that regardless. But how is that helping? You know what I mean? How is that helping? So I say all that to say this: be very careful, one, who you are accepting, answers from, and who you are going to for answers. Right? Make sure to test their spirit, and also, like I said inside this video, if it does not bring truth to you, do not accept it because it is deception. Everything outside of the truth is deception. So if it is not appointing you to the truth, or it is not, allowing, or is not revealing the truth unto you, depart from it. Because like I said, if it's not yay or nay, if they not give you a solid answer, and if that yes is not a yes, so it means if that yes does not mean an actual yes, because certain people will tell you yeah and certain people will tell you no, and their no will be a maybe inside their head. Their yes will be a maybe inside their head. It won't be an actual yes or an actual no. So this is just important. That's just something I just wanted to let you guys know really quickly, because deception is all around, and it's very important that we remain vigilant so we don't fall for the attacks of the enemy. But I hope that message bless you guys, and have a beautiful day.